Mr. Nagase, maybe you could tell us a little bit about your company and the history of soft tennis and your involvement within it.
Right. Actually, our company is founded as the rubber company is 80 years, about 80 years ago by my grandfather. It's been around since then. And actually, our main product is like a baseball, like a softball, also tennis. The tennis actually played in Japan is about 40% of the tennis is soft tennis. It was founded about more than 60 years ago as a substitutional sports of tennis. Soft tennis is very easy to start with, even the beginners, and also it's very safe. Main difference is the ball. The ball is it's made of rubber, also inflatable. You can put air in it. It's going to be a faster game. If you take the air out, become the lower speed, it's become the more strategic game. Yes, also the racket. Racket is actually, length is the same actually as a regular tennis, but actually it's much lighter racket. Second place. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, hold up.
Nice.
Okay, first place. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really good.
So now that you played the game, I mean, what do you think about it? How was it?
I
How do you
think
think it differ from?
I think other people should be playing it. It's a great opportunity to have.
Okay. How did it play different from regular tennis, in your opinion?
For people that like a slower game, this is the game to play.
It uses a softer ball, which you kind of hit harder, so it goes a lot. It doesn't go as far, but you can hit hard.
All your shots spin more, so it makes the game more complicated. So I think it's more interesting.
Yeah, and it's easier to get it in because even though it doesn't matter how hard you hit, it always kind of goes in.
You have to put more power into your serve to get it in, and it's different because of the weight of the ball.
It's a variation. You need more control for the ball, and you can't overhit. And like, if you hit a little bit high with the angle, it'll go all the way out. So it's really good for practice.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. It was a challenge. And I suggest everybody try it. I mean,
well, I think it's very enjoying. I mean, it's totally different than tennis. Completely different. I mean, we're using the same courts and the same net and maybe the same rackets, but the ball acts completely different. It's not as predictable. It can go either way. It's on some levels harder to control the ball when you hit it. In terms of the tennis ball is very consistent in its texture, or how it has more air in it, right? So it bounces higher and it feels heavier on the racket. This ball is very soft and very light, which means that you have to swing much faster in order to make it go over, especially if you want to hit it deep. And then if you want to hit it softer, you do have to hit it a little faster, a little stronger than you would hit a tennis ball. So for me, it was a totally different game. I mean, I totally had to change the way I would see the ball and change the way I hit the ball.
Well, I enjoyed it. I felt like the ball was a little easier to hit. It wasn't so hard.
The ball is much lighter. I find it actually easier to hit the ball because you can hit it a lot harder than you hit a normal tennis ball, and it'll still manage to land on the court. So you can put a lot more force into your shots.
I think it's better in a way than regular tennis because it's a lot easier for beginners to get used to it. It's a lot easier for someone to play if you haven't been playing tennis your whole life. So I like it.
Yeah, I liked it as well. It's a little different. You have to get a different feel for the ball, hit it a little harder sometimes. So it's a different way. I think I liked it a little bit better.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed it a lot too.
I'll definitely come back and do the same thing over again.
as soon as my daughter get of age, she will be playing soft tennis.
I would definitely try it again.
I think it's very fun. I mean, I think that people should not connect it to tennis because it's a different technique and it's a different feeling of the ball.